How's it going, guys? I'm here with my WWE Extreme Rules 2013 pay-per-view predictions. Extreme Rules is live on pay-per-view tomorrow night, and overall, like I say, the show looks very thrown together, to say the least. I mean, they announced, like, what, 4 or 5 matches on Raw this past Monday, so it's a very, very thrown together pay-per-view, which is a shame, because pay-per-view had 6 weeks to build, and they waited to the very last week to add a bunch of matches. Makes sense, right? Yeah, of course, that's what WWE does. They did it at Hell in a Cell. You know, they had 6 weeks to build. They didn't even announce the main event till 2 weeks until pay-per-view. I mean, come on, really? Give us a reason to buy the show, alright? I mean, I know we're all going to stream it most likely, but give us a reason to at least even stream it. Hell, it's just, the way they build pay-per-views these days really, really irritates me because I want to buy the pay-per-view. Well, I don't really want to buy it, but, you know, sell me under the pay-per-view. Give me a reason to watch it. Not, oh, this match is going to happen, so watch pay-per-view. Like, that's not going to get me attracted. The way it's built, the way it interests me, that's what's going to get me to watch pay-per-view. Not because of one match, just because it sounds good. But yeah, that's my whole little thing on the build for the pay-per-view. But of course, pay-per-views, like I said, is a live pay-per-view tomorrow night. You're going to have the 30-minute pre-show before the pay-per-view, which will feature The Miz vs. Cody Rhodes on the pre-show. A very random match. They've actually been hyping it very, very well last week on Raw, main event, and SmackDown. So it's like, okay, they really want you to watch this match, apparently. That should be a good match. But besides that, I believe we have a total of 8 matches on the main card. Pretty full pay-per-view. I mean, each pay-per-view usually averages around 7 or 8 matches, so it's pretty good. Of course, you only have 6 out of the 8 matches will be a stipulation match. 2 of the matches don't have stipulation. I wonder if they may add it to a last-minute stipulation, or it's going to be a normal match. I don't know what's the deal. I mean, the pay-per-view is called Extreme Rules. I'm pretty sure every match has to have a stipulation. I know last year's every match doesn't have a stipulation, but I mean, come on. If you're going to title pay-per-view Extreme Rules in one night where WWE goes extreme, have pay-per-view, or have the matches be in stipulations. It's not going to sell me if it's a normal match. It'd be like watching a normal pay-per-view. It's whatever. But, of course, the matches we'll see. Chris Jericho vs. Fandango is a normal match. Kofi Kingston will be defending his United States Championship against Ambrose in a normal match. We'll be having an Extreme Rules match, Randy Orton versus The Big Show. We'll be having a strap match between Sheamus and Mark Henry. We'll be having a steel cage match between Triple H and Brock Lesnar. We'll be having a number 1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship and an I Quit match because, as we all know, Dolph Ziggler was originally supposed to defend the title against Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio in a triple threat ladder match. But of course, Ziggler got a concussion from the big ape himself, Jack Swagger, the careless moron that he is. Injured Dolph Ziggler, so Ziggler will be unable to compete at the pay-per-view. Therefore, it's now a number 1 contenders I Quit match. Thanks a lot, Swagger. Give me another reason to dislike you. Good job. And then, of course, the main event will be the WWE Championship match. John Cena defending against Ryback in a last man standing match. I hope I got all the matches there. I was counting. I think I got all of them. If I missed one, it just shows how important it was. But yeah, this pay-per-view, I think it'll be good. Will it be better in WrestleMania? It really depends on how good the matches are. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I think every Extreme Rules since WrestleMania 27, that is, has been better than WrestleMania itself. So I think this will be a good show. Maybe better than WrestleMania. Hopefully it is, because WrestleMania, as you all know, I'm not too high in WrestleMania this year. But we'll see how this pay-per-view is. And listen to my predictions, guys. Pre-show, The Miz versus Cody Rhodes. I think The Miz is going to pull the victory here. I'd be very, very surprised if Cody Rhodes won this match. I think with The Miz, they're going to start pushing him to the world title scene soon. I can easily see him versus Ziggler for the world title, maybe at, SummerSlam or Night of Champions, something like that. But I think it makes more sense for The Miz to win here. Cody Rhodes hasn't done anything really this year at all. So it'd be kind of out of the blue to pull out the victory here with The Miz. He's actually been on a roll as of lately. So it makes sense if he won. So my pick here will be that The Miz will defeat Cody Rhodes. Strap match, Sheamus versus Mark Henry. I'm actually going to go with Mark Henry here. I think he's going to pull out the surprise victory like he did at WrestleMania against Ryback. I think he has more to gain. I think if he wins, he possibly will contend for the WWE Championship like he wanted to do after WrestleMania. Possibly getting a WWE title shot at Money in the Bank or hell, even SummerSlam. If Sheamus wins, he doesn't really benefit anything. I don't see him getting a world title shot anytime soon, so it'd be out of the blue. But with Mark Henry, I can see him contending for the WWE title after this. So my pick here would be Mark Henry to pull out the surprise victory against Sheamus. Chris Jericho versus Fandango. To be honest, I think Jericho's about the victory here. I know he loves putting guys over, so it wouldn't surprise me if Fandango wins here. But I think it needs to make sense for Jericho to win this match. It gets to the point where Jericho puts guys over so much. It's like, okay, win a match for yourself now because you're losing all the time. But this should be a good match. The Mania match was good, so hopefully this is good as well. Like I said, wouldn't surprise me if Fandango pull out the victory here, but I'm going to say Y2J Chris Jericho defeats Fandango here. United States Championship match, United States Champion Kofi Kingston versus the Shield's Dean Ambrose. It's pretty apparent and obvious that Dean Ambrose will become the new United States Champion here. Kofi's pretty much holding that title for him. If Kofi retains, I would honestly be very, very shocked. I wouldn't even have words to fathom how shocked I'd be if Kofi retained here. But like I said, Ambrose, I believe, will be winning this, bringing the United States Championship to the Shield. Hopefully this is a good match. But like I said, the pick here will be the new United States Champion, Dean Ambrose. Extreme Rules match, Randy Orton versus The Big Show. Honestly, I can see this match going either way, but I'm going to go ahead and say Randy Orton wins here. I think he has more to gain. I can see him contending for the world title after this. Big Show, I don't see him contending for either world title anytime soon, so I think it makes more sense for Randy Orton to get the victory here. These two, their matches in the past have been whatever, but since it is an Extreme Rules match, hopefully that benefits the match overall. But like I said here, my pick will be Randy Orton to defeat The Big Show. Number 1 contenders I Quit match for the World Heavyweight Championship, Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. I think it's pretty apparent that Del Rio is going to win here to become the new number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't think it would make any sense for Swagger to win. Yes, he did. He was the one that put Ziggler out with the concussion, but I don't think it would make sense to have him get a title shot one-on-one. Maybe on a SmackDown they'll have a match, but I don't think he'll be getting a title shot. So my pick here is that Alberto Del Rio will make Jack Swagger say I quit to become the new number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Tornado Tag Team match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. WWE Tag Team Champions Team Hell No versus the Shields, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I think it's pretty apparent, like the US title match, that Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins will become your new WWE Tag Team Champions. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Team Hell No retained. I can honestly see it happening, but I think their tag team title reign is coming to an end. It's been a good ride, but I think Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns will become your new WWE Tag Team Champions. Steel Cage match, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar needs and has to win this match. It wouldn't make sense at all if Triple H won. I think it'd make Brock Lesnar look bad that he lost Triple H in 2 straight matches in a row. Lesnar needs to pick up the victory here. Triple H has nothing to lose if he wins this, loses this match. Brock Lesnar, I mean, if he loses this match, how are we supposed to take him seriously with other feuds like The Rock or maybe another John Cena feud? You can't take him seriously since he lost to Triple H so many times, or twice, but out of the 3 times they faced, he lost twice. That wouldn't look good. So my pick here is that Brock Lesnar needs and has to win this match. Then the main event, last man standing match for the WWE Championship, WWE Champion John Cena versus Ryback. Honestly, I can't see either guy winning, therefore I'm going to say this match will end in a no contest. I'd say both men will be down for the 10 count, neither of them will win. I think if Cena wins, it'll make Ryback look weak. I think if Ryback wins, it'll make Cena's title reign look like it was for nothing, basically. He's just holding the title for Ryback. So I don't think either guy should win. I think it's a very big possibility that the Shield will interfere, causing that no contest. But we'll see how it unfolds. But either way, I think this match will become a no contest. Therefore, John Cena will still be your WWE champion after this match. Well, guys, those are my predictions for Extreme Rules Live pay-per-view tomorrow night. Make sure to tune into the Extreme Rules post-show as well. They'll have up the pay-per-view. I'm pretty sure no one watched the Mania one, so I'm going to check out the Extreme Rules one to see how it is. But this pay-per-view, like I said, it should be good. Hopefully it's going to be great. So, yeah. That's it for my Extreme Rules prediction, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. And I'll see you tomorrow for my Extreme Rules pay-per-view review. Later.